Okay. Okay. So let's understanding about different areas. Okay. We have different modules in SAP MM. Sorry, in SAP we have different modules. Okay. Okay. So what are the modules we have? What are their responsibilities? Let's understand that. Okay. So the major one is FICO. Okay. So this we call as a finance and controlling. Okay. So generally, we call as FICO consultant. Okay, whoever they're working for this FICO, we generally calling as FICO consultant. But normally, some companies or some clients, finance consultant will be different. Okay, and controlling consultant will be different. Okay, so comparing to consultant, controlling consultant have more demands. Okay, controlling consultant will do all the cost estimation and the cost analysis, profit analysis, all these things he will do. Financing consultants like account payables, account receivables, JDs. Okay, uh, direct postings, that those things and all will take up by finance team. Okay, this is the one module. Okay, and SD. So, FICO, when you just discussing about FICO, finance accounting, finance consultant will be connected with all the most of the areas like MOM, SD, PP. Okay, like every most of the areas they will cover. Okay, but some areas they will not cover. Those areas like there is no impact on the finance. So those areas finance team will not be connected. Okay, let's example like warehouse management. Okay, warehouse management, it is not integrated with FICO. Why? Because there is no impact at finance level. Only warehouse management will be taking care about only quantity stock where exactly we need to place. Okay, so exactly that only they will be taking care warehouse management. So there is no concept of the finance impacting in the warehouse management. Okay, so this is one. Okay, and you already understand that what is the difference between the inventory management and warehouse management. Inventory management, they will be taking care about the stock at location level. Okay, but warehouse management people, they are taking care about the stock at bin level. Okay, what exactly where exactly they placed and which rack and which bin. Okay, so if there is a handling unit, packing instructions, packing materials. So if they have the containers, so there are different processes are there. Okay, so that will be taken care by warehouse management. Okay, so FICO one module and warehouse management one module, and the other module is ST, sales and distribution. So if you see that warehouse management, okay, they majorly connected with SD and inventory management. Okay, and PP. Majorly they are connected with this. Why SD? Because customer issues. Okay, whatever the goods issue to customer. Okay, they have to be a sales and distribution team. They have to be connected with the warehouse management team. And if there is any repacking, packing instructions or any shipping instructions need to be followed, that they will be following it to warehouse level. Okay, and inventory management. Why inventory management? Inventory management is a part of the MM. Okay, so when we're talking about MM, we are it is like a purchasing inventory and invoice, right? But here the warehouse management, especially they're connecting only inventory management. That means only inventory management people. Like they will be taking care about stock. Okay, who will be taking care about stock, like goods received, goods issue, okay, transfer posting, stock transfer. So whatever, okay, who will be taking care? Those people only they're connecting. So it's not like MM and WM integration. It's like inventory management and WM integration. Okay, and why we are connecting inventory management with warehouse management? Because once we receive the stock into our location, Okay, the inventory management people, they will hand over to the warehouse management people, and they will inform the, okay, these are the stocks we received from a vendor. So once we receive the stock, warehouse management people, they will move this stock to exactly storage bin level. Okay, and production planning. Why they need production people? Because in the production planning, okay, if they want to be uh, they want to be raw materials and packing materials from the warehouse management, right? So where exactly which bin it is there, and how to pick the those stock, everything, that MM and WM and PP integration will take care about. And it's not only that, only for, it's not only for the stock, it is also for the shop floor activities. Do you know that shop floor? What is the shop floor? Anyone knows about the shop floor?
Assembly area, sir.
Yeah, assembling. Okay, so there exactly what they will do, they will be, they want to be do reallocation or allocation, like repacking, packing, and unpacking that, and like so many activities they can do on the shop floor. Okay, so those also will be integrated with WM and PP. Okay. And when we're talking about the sales and distribution, these people, especially they are talking about the customer. Okay. So they are not bothering about a vendor. Okay, they will be talking about only customer. What do you mean by sales and distribution? Sales is nothing but like selling the goods to customer. Distribution, like how the channel, distribution channel, like is it we are directly supplying to the customer, or do we have any retailer, or we have any wholesaler? Okay, there were different levels of the chains, distribution channels, like how we are doing. If suppose it is online shopping, so how we are doing, it is like a it's like a online shopping. It's a one kind of the channel, distribution channel. Or if it is a, like a direct purchase, direct sales to the customer. So like we have different distribution models in the SD. So they are using the distribution models, and they will sell to the customer. And the SD people, they majorly they are looking into the customer related. So how in the MM process? In the MM process, like purchase order, goods receipt, invoice verification, right? So like in the sales and distribution, we have like customer order and delivery and PGI, then billing and payment received from customer. So this is the cycle for the ST. Okay, normal cycle. It is like a OTC, the then order to customer, order to customer, like they will be. Okay. So this is the ST distribution. So ST team also they will be integrated with the MM. They will be integrated with the WM. ST team they are integrated with the some kind of a PP, like planning related. So those it will be like ST team will be taking care. And PP is a production planning. Okay, so production planning, I hope you all already aware about this one. So production planning, what they will do? Okay, they will be manufacturing the goods using our raw materials, packing materials, and everything, and they will produce the finished goods. Okay, so how the production planning people, they are aware about that what product they need to be manufactured. So it depends on the client how they are using. Like they might be used MTO or MTS. Okay, make to order and make to stock. So make to order is nothing but like especially for order we are manufacturing the product. Okay, and make to stock is nothing but like a particularly we are manufacturing for the stock purpose. So we don't have any orders currently, but still we are manufacturing because I need to be load the stock into our location for a future purpose. So it is a stock purpose. Okay, so a PP also they will be integrated with the WM, they will be integrated with the MM, and they will be integrated with the ST. Okay, and they will be integrated with the CO, costing analysis related. Okay, so there are so many other things which they are integrated. Okay, and HR, human resource people, like I think payroll. Okay, and staffing. Okay, and it may be attendance, like time sheet. Okay, so the advanced one is the success factor. Okay, So generally success factor is the one of the module, okay, in the advanced module in the HR that will called as a HCM. HCM is nothing but like human resource, human chain management. Okay, so this is one kind of thing. So mostly 90% people they will not use HR because it is too expensive. But if they are required, they will be used. So still some people they are using, but it's demanded module. Okay, and HR then plant maintenance. So plant maintenance is nothing but like a it's like a machinery. Okay, if you have the plant, okay, you have the huge plant like there are so many machineries and engine. Okay, so the maintenance people they will take care about the what kind of the services we need to do, what regular checkup we need to do, and what maintenance we need to do for the machinery and equipment. So all these things they will take care about plant maintenance team. Okay, and the PS project systems. Okay. So project system is nothing but like a it's kind of the projects we are defining. Like suppose I need to be construct a 5 floors building. So 5 floors building we will be considering as one project, and each and every activity I'm just considering as a W base. Okay, and each activity how much budget we allotted, and what are the goods we are purchased, what are the services we have purchased, how much labor we are using, the total it should not be crossed the our budget. So it's majorly like budget allocation and control. Okay. Okay. Now, like we have different like SRM is there, supply relationship management. Okay, like we have CRM also is there, customer relationship management. Okay. So like we have so many modules like across the we around 90 plus modules we have SAP modules. So depends on the client to what modules they require. They will go with the those modules. So so when it is increasing the modules, okay, obviously the maintenance cost also will be high. So depends on the client their turnover and depends on their real requirement on the other modules, they will go with that. Okay, whatever it is like which whatever it is good they want to be go with, they will go with. So majorly, mostly some these are the very important. FICY it's very important. Okay, and SD which is important, very important, and MM also it's very important. I didn't enter here, but we are already MM, right? So material management. The material management also it's very important. Okay, might be some companies don't have the production. Maybe in those cases, if they are using trading goods, then they don't need the production. So it depends on the client, but mostly probably they have the FICO, MM, and SD integration SD modules, and other modules like WM, PP, HR, PM, PS, SRM, CRM, like multiple modules are there. That is depends on the client or requirement. Okay, depends on their business what it is needed, they will go with that. Okay, so some people they will go with CS also, customer service. Okay, so this is also okay. So depends on the different areas, they are different modules they have, depends on client requirement they will go with. Okay, and we majorly integrating with FICO, we are majorly integrating with WM, we are majorly integrating with ST and the PP. These I think four we can majorly integrating in all the most of the companies. But other than that, some cases we also integrating with the plant maintenance. We also integration with the project systems. Why project system? Because we need to buy some products for their work, whatever work activities we doing. Like suppose pillars we are constructing the pillars, or we are ground floor we are pillaring. So for this we need cement and sand, bricks, and those everything we need, right? For those products, how much stock we need to buy, what is the budget control, everything we need to be checked. So this is the way we will be allocating. So there's so many areas we have. Okay. So any questions on this one? And it common one more thing I need to tell. Okay, there is a ABAP. Okay. So these are whatever we discussed in the top. These are all functional related, functional business related, and whatever I'm talking about ABAP. Okay, this is completely technical. Okay, if you want to go with some customization or some program developments or something like ABAP, technical team will work on the program code changes. Okay, so if code changes, if anybody wants to become a developer, he also have the knowledge on the coding related C plus, like some technical knowledge should be there. Okay, how if condition they will write, how they loop they write. So some of the things which is required. Okay, and there is a one more which is like BIBW. Okay, this is also important module. Okay, this is the business integration business. Okay, BO they will call sometimes BO also. Okay, this is also technical related. These are all the this is the one uh, module they will provide the reporting analysis purpose. Okay, report analysis purpose, report and analytical. Okay, analytical reports purpose they are using this one. Okay, so this is separate module. Here what they will do in the functional module, whatever we did, all the transactions, all everything, they will be moving this information from this information to BIBW, and there they will be creating reports, and they will generate the graphical design reports. Okay. Mhm. So this is one module. Okay, this is completely these both are technical. Okay, and above is the functional areas. These are the only few. Okay, we have so many other areas also. Okay, so these are the SAP among SAP functional modules. So these are the SAP modules. Any questions on this one? Any
Sir,
doubts? Any? Yeah, please.
just can you repeat this FICO?
FICO.
Yeah.
Finance and controlling. Finance people will be taking care about the what amount you purchased, how much you amount you purchased, and okay, how much we pay to vendor, how much we received from customer, what is the profit analysis. Okay, so all these related finance, right? Accounting how they will do. Suppose in your home you have purchased something, and your mother's purchased something, your father purchased something. So by month end you'll be calculating that okay how much we expenses and how much liabilities and all these things you are calculating, right? The same way in SAP also, finance team they are integrating with other modules. They will be designing the GL account, general ledger account. Okay, whatever the we are receiving the goods, whatever we issue to customer, whatever we scrap the goods, okay, whatever it might be, all it is accountable. Okay, it will be stored in the general ledger account. Okay, so tomorrow month end, if I want to see that okay this month and entire month how much we goods we purchase, particularly for raw materials, particularly for the packing materials or semi-finished goods, finished goods, how much stock. So everything we can calculate at finance level. Okay, and controlling is the especially for the analysis purpose like profit analysis and controlling. It's like if suppose you bought components like raw materials or packing materials with cost of the 10,000 rupees, and when you are producing the product, what is the actual cost of the finished goods, and how much you spent on this one. Okay, how much you are planning to buy, cost of goods sold to customer, and how much profit you received. Okay, everything they will be controlling that. So controlling is nothing but like cost analysis they will do. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's accounting related. Okay, accounting and you, how you are doing auditing and how you are doing this expenses calculations, liability calculations in the home. The same way here it is a big companies. the financial and the controlling module team, they will look into that. What is the cost analysis and how much profit we received, how much loss we received, and they will do all the analysis. If suppose we got some loss, okay, so they will be different. Again, they will check that where exactly we spend a lot of money. Is it we spent on the cost, labor cost, or machinery cost, or maintenance cost, or it's raw materials or packing materials? Where exactly we just spend more money on that? Okay, so everything they will be analyzed. Okay, clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these are the different modules we have. Okay. Apart from this, we have other modules also. Depends on the client. Okay. They can go with a number of modules. When the a number of modules are increasing, obviously the maintenance and the cost of the maintenance for the each module is high. Okay. So we can say like we generally like AMS, okay, annual maintenance services. Okay, generally when companies they are dealing with customers or companies they are dealing with clients, okay, they will be like annual maintenance services. Okay, maintenance service. Here how it's like generally, if suppose entire year, entire one, it is like annual, it is right 1 year. So they will be like okay, 1500 tickets, 1500 incidents, okay, and some 50 change requests. Okay, so altogether it's like a suppose like a 5 lakhs rupees, or it might be it is like a, let's say 70 lakhs rupees, not 5 lakhs, 70 lakhs rupees. That means in this budget 70 lakhs rupees, okay, the entire year uh, they will be calculated like okay 1500 tickets. Whenever there is a ticket is created, they will be calculated as one incident. Okay, so by end of the year, they will be checked that how many incident we solved. Okay, if it is a 1500, we saw we solved, and till 50 change requests. Change requests are nothing but like it is a customized one. If the customer wants to be some development like some customized screen, okay, or some restrictions or some reports, customized reports, so those cases we call as a change request. Okay, that means apart from the SAP standard, if you want to go with any customized one, that we call as a change request. Okay, so till 50 change request they can accept. Then it is just a giving a random word, something 1550, but depends on the client and the company supporting team. They can have the own words, and once it is crossing, suppose 1500 is completed, then if it is crossing that, they might be have the other charge, which is like each 100 or it maybe each 200, they will be charged something. Okay, and once 50 change requests are completed, beyond that 51, 52, 52 like they will be charged against separate cost for the each change request. Okay, it is generally a support model. Okay, AMS is the support model. Okay. So any doubts still here?
Sir, is WM and EWM both are same?
No, no, no. It's different. It is different. WM is the warehouse management. Okay, it is a different model. Okay, like we can say that it is also complex warehouse management. Okay, but some of the features which is not there in the warehouse management. Okay, and EWM is it's completely different than the WM. Okay, so we can recommend WM only for a few cases. Okay, at initially we don't have EWM, we have only WM. Okay, WM having the only some kind of features. Okay, they don't have the like if they want to be go with some special features like we can say like ad management or something like okay, some some features which is not there in the WM. So after that, the SAP what they think that okay, if we can implement, we can get it some new technology like EWM. That is, it's a high level complex process, like high level complex warehouses, they can use the EWM. That is extended warehouse management, but it's not to link it to WM. It's a separate process. WM is completely different. EWM is completely different. Okay, clear? So
Okay, sir.
either we can use WM, or I can go with the EWM also. Okay. But it is
Okay.
EWM is using only for a very high complex warehouses we are using. Why? Because there are so many additional features we have in the EWM, like ad management, it is there, and wrapping is there, packing related, some few new features it is there in the EWM. Okay, so that's why if the client wants to be especially looking into that high level complex warehouse design, they can go with the extended warehouse management. Okay.
Sir, this MDG, how it works, sir?
It's a master data governance. Okay. Master
Okay, sir.
data governance is nothing but like a okay. There will be some uh, governance rules like okay. Uh, some kind of the rules and regulations they will be validated, right? Okay. So MDM is different, MDG is different. Okay, there will be a MDM also, master data management. Master data management is nothing but like a it is it is related to master data. Okay, master data when it is like a material master record, vendor master record, like customer master record, like master data are there. Okay, if we have the multiple integrated systems are there, like we have thousands to 2000 plants are there across all the plants. If you want to be extend the materials, okay, MDM team will take care about those activities. Okay, and MDG master data governance will be the little bit different than that. They will be checking the all the governance related. Okay, it is like if you know that there will be one more also along with this one, security is there. Okay, security and basis. Okay, so basis is the completely related to SAP installation, okay, packages installation and RAM installations and RAM checking, okay, speed validations and OSS implementations and transport. The transport request will be moving from one location, one server to another server. It's completely server related. Okay, you can say like a data server related. All whatever the activities which is required, all the basis will be taken care, and security will be taking care about the authorization. If suppose your company are looking into some authorization, we don't need to give all the authorization to the person who joined recently. He is especially for the uh, for procurement, P2P related. Okay, then those cases what will be happen? Okay, they can give only access for the whatever it is related to uh, PP or MM. Okay, like they can be restricted to only those areas only. Okay, clear? So security is a completely related to authorization. So why I'm telling these all areas, because tomorrow if you're working under any client, okay, so if suddenly they're coming, okay, they will introduce themselves. Suppose I'm introducing myself. Okay, I'm from the security team. Then you don't know what are they are doing. What are the activities they are doing? If they don't, if you don't know, then it's very problem. Yeah, any questions? Any questions? Any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, so if you see that in the master data governance, what will be happen MDG? Okay, if suppose I have the different systems like okay, I have a SRM, CRM. Okay, so here one thing what you need to understand, there will be a two types of the servers. One is centralized and decentralized. Did anyone know about this centralized and decentralized? Centralized and decentralized.
No, no, sir.
Okay, so centralized is nothing but like okay, all all areas like if it is MM, PP, SD, QM, SRM, CRM, EWM, WM, EWM, all together it is there in the single server. In single server, all together it is there. In the single server, all the areas it is built. Okay, but if I talking about decentralized, what will be happen? Okay, so especially if suppose I'm just going to one example, if I'm using the decentralized EWM, what will be happen? SAP ECC system, ECC server will be different. Okay, ECC system, ECC server will be different again, and EWM decentralized server is different. Will be different. So whatever we are doing in the ECC server, okay, it is suppose let's assume that in the ECC server, what we have MM, PP, SD, QM like that. But okay, these information will flow from ECC server to EWM server. So we are separately maintaining the EWM server, that is called a decentralized server. If it is a centralized, then what will be happen? Even EWM also it is there in the ECC server. Okay, so if it is centralized, altogether it is in the single server, and decentralized it is like a I can maintain EWM if I maintain the separately decentralized EWM server. Okay, then whenever you just created any data in the ECC server, that you need to be push that data from the ECC to EWM. So only EWM have the only EWM related information only it is there. We don't have MM information, we don't have SD information in the EWM server. So why we need to go with the decentralized? Okay, so some clients, okay, they especially looking that, okay, this data is too sensitive, okay, and I don't want to be lose the this data. Okay, so why? Because if I altogether if I'm doing in the centralized system, if suppose suddenly there was some server down, let's say there was a server down, okay, suddenly there and nobody not able to work on the ECC. It's because of the some suddenly there was some RAM down or it is some heating, something happened, the server is down. Even they cannot able to run the transaction. So those cases, what will be happen? The EWM activities will be down and they could not able to deliver the goods to the customer, right? So if they want to be proactive for the customer deliveries and they are majorly looking into that, okay, I don't want to be disturbed even server is down, even ECC server is down, I don't want it should not be impact on the my deliveries, it should not be impact on the customer deliveries and packing and receipts and everything. Then those cases what will be happen? They will be used in the separate servers, EWM server, decentralized. Even ECC server is down, they can do some transaction in the EWM level, and the data will not be impact on the EWM server. Even if it is sometimes what will be happen ECC server, suddenly if there's some crash it is there, server suddenly the data which is crashed. Okay, so again those cases if we are using EWM into the centralized, there might be have the problem, okay, to get it all the data, and it will be take long time to re, reloading the data. So again, 1 or 2, 3 days we are losing the customers, right? So there are lakhs of people they are waiting for our goods, right? So if suppose Amazon is there, Amazon daily they are doing 1 lakh products dispatch. If suddenly the server is not working, then on the same day they will get so many escalations from the customers, and they have to be gets customer unsatisfaction, right? So to avoid these things and all, whatever it is very important server, they will be go with the separate decentralized like EWM one, and they will go with other than this one, they will go with CRM also they can go, SRM also they can go like that. They will go some servers they will go with the decentralized. Okay. Okay. How it will be work? How it will be work from ECC to EWM? Okay. How the data will be flow? So there will be one more module which is like PI/PO integration. Okay. Process integration. So this is the one. which integrating with the one server to another server. Either it may be SAP to non-SAP, SAP to SAP. If it is EC server is SAP, EWM server is SAP. Okay, from SAP to SAP, SAP to non-SAP. Non-SAP is nothing but like Oracle. If they want to be flow from the SAP system, non-SAP Oracle database, they can use the PIPO integration. Okay, they have the different modules are there. Okay, so why I'm just explaining that. So once you are working in the real time, okay, some of the areas you should aware about that, what activities they are performing. Suppose you are getting some issue, okay, but you just identify that it is not your issue, then immediately you should know about that who will be working on this issue. If we suppose suddenly I'm getting some production related issue, it's a production order related, but it's not a purchase order, but customer mistakenly sent to me the ticket. This order is not working. This order is not working means whether it is a production order, it is a process order, it is a customer order, it is a maintenance order. How we know that? So you should also aware about that where exactly it will be coming and those kind of things. So that's why I'm just telling that what are the areas will be have. Okay, clear? Clear? Any doubts till here? Any questions? Any questions?
No, sir.
No. Okay. Okay. So these are the common. This is common. Okay, it is not MM related. Whatever we discussed. It's not MM related. Okay, it's common for the everyone. Even SD people also they should be aware. P people also they will should be aware. Okay, what are the? These are all. It's common for the every people. Okay, and now we'll discuss about the master data. So how many you know about the master data? What is the purpose of the master data? Master data, what do you mean by master data?
As per assembly line, it contains entire particular module information.
Okay. Okay, good.
To store vendor details and all, supplier
Yeah.
details, client details.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So master data is nothing but like it is the one time data which we are maintaining for the okay whatever the data which is one time data which never change, but it will be changed, but it is not regularly. It will be like rarely it will be changed. Like if it is a metal master record, okay, material in the metal master record might be okay. Some information like today buyer group will be different and tomorrow might be buyer group will be different. But generally when we talking about any material, like if I'm just taking the pen, okay, so this pen generally is some information which is common. Like if any pen if you take, okay, it is a pen is a description, okay, what type of pen, it is a ball pen or it is a refill pen, it is like a ink pen. So like it's a one description of pen. Now how you are handling this pen, by pieces, by each, by set, by box, how you are handling. Okay, what kind of the group this one, is it a stationary group or it is a like furniture group or it is a plywood group, what is that? Okay, and which division it is related, it is stationary division, again it will be a different divisions. So like some common information will be common, right? So any of the thing which we are taking one time data which we are maintaining to SAP, that will be helpful to do the transaction. Like if I want to create a PO, if I want to create a PO, what information you need? I need vendor master record, I need metal master record, right? So that means I should have the supplier information, I should have the material information also. So in the material management level, okay, when I'm just taking care, when I'm talking about the material, okay, what do you mean by material? Any item or any article or any product, okay, which we creating as a metal master record, the general information and what kind of the common information for the purchasing, what kind of the common information, the sales, what kind of the common information in the accounting. So those information will never change. Okay, even if it is changing also, it might be 6 months later or maybe 1 year later. So those information we are maintaining as a master data. So these master data very helpful to create a PO. So at the time of creation of PO, the system will ask that what is the material number. Okay, if I enter the material number, if I suppose, let's assume that I didn't create the material master record. Okay, if I don't have material master record information, so what information you need to enter in the PO? You need to be enter the material description. You need to be enter that what type of the material, and you need to be enter that what the group it is, and you need to be enter that how you are measuring this one, and you need to be enter that is there any alternative unit of measure, like if it is each and boxes. One box is called how many inches. Okay, again who will be there taking care by a group, and what is the price of the material. So those information it is common, right? So those, if we maintain a master data, okay, I just enter the material number and plan. Whatever the combination, like from this material, for this material, for this plant, okay, whatever the common characters, whatever the common information will be there in the material master record, all it will be picked automatically, and it won't be take much time to create a purchase order. If I don't have information, then the end user every time they will call you. Okay, you given that you didn't give any material number. What is this material description, and how you want to be measured? What is the type of the material group, and what is the conversion factors for the, and again all these details they will ask every time if you want to search, that is very difficult, right? So master data is nothing but like a one-time record which we are maintaining for any item or article or product, or it may be information about any of the person, or like customer, or it may be supplier, or it may be employee also we can say employee master record, and customer also we can say customer master record, and vendor also it is like vendor master. What is the common information in the vendor master record and customer master record? Address, phone numbers, email, okay, and GST number, okay, tax registration number, all this information, bank account details, bank information, all this thing will never change, right? It will be a one-time data we'll be maintaining. So like every employee, their suppose employee, their employee number, okay, employee description, and okay, and what is the role of the employee, and employee bank details, and employee PAN details, other details, and certification details, and education details. All these details, it's a common one-time record, right? So like we are maintaining this master data for using, for this information we'll be using into transaction data to create a POs, to create a GRs, invoice, sales orders, production orders, like that. Okay, so what are the master data we have in the MM metal master record? Okay, and the vendor master record, and we have purchase info record, and we have source list, and we have condition record, and we have service master record. Okay, so like we have the different master records. We have quota arrangement also. It is one of the master record. Okay, so these are the master data in MM. So in interview point of view, if someone they are asking about what is the master data we have in MM, you have to be explain about that. These are all we have the this type of the master data. We have metal master, vendor master record, purchase info record, source list, and condition records, and service master record, code arrangement, like that we have. Okay, and it's the same way in the in ST also they have the separate master data, and again QM they have separate master records, and the HR they have the separate master records, finance they have the separate master records. Okay, so when we're talking about ST, customer master record, okay, customer info record, like that will be the ST related. And when we're talking about finance, general ledger master record, GL master record, profit centers, and cost centers, these are all. And when we're talking about the production, there will be a routing, work centers, those are master data. Okay, so like we have the every area have their own master data. So especially we are in the master data. These are the master data we have in the MM master record. Okay, so we'll discuss these mental master records, master errors tomorrow.
Okay, individually we'll discuss it tomorrow.
Yeah, individually we'll discuss tomorrow. Okay.